noise canceling. So I swear, like, the only thing I can hear is my voice. But like my voice sounds farther away than it should. So I'm probably gonna be loud today. Just as a heads up. I'll probably be loud. But what's good, YouTube? How we doing today? So Nyanza is actually 2x, which is kind of cool. I don't know if we can do a bachelor's rose yet. Maybe. I can't remember if this has a 24-hour cooldown or if it's just like it resets at like a specific time every day. So let's find out. Alright, I guess it resets at a specific time every day. The more you know. But yo, what's good, Miko? What's good, Rumble? What's good, Nibster? Yes, sir. We are going to be going for some mine shafts today. What's good, Daniel, Robin, Jinsky, Oliver. What's up? What's up? Watching this while farming. Valid. Valid. Bro, this bozo's never giving me a die. He's just not going to do it. He can drop it. It's like a 1 in 2,500 chance, but it's still a chance. But he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. It was good, Kane. Was good. Positron. That's a W name. Let's see if I can get all of these. Maybe I'll drop a dung die one day too. That would be cool. I think we have like 8 unique dies right now, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna try and add Frostbitten to that list today. We'll see if we can make it happen. We are currently at 2 millimeter out of 5 mil, so I'm not expecting to make a crazy dent. But yeah. What did you talk about resetting every day? Did I talk about resetting every day? I don't even know. First in SkyBlock XP, we are tied for first in SkyBlock XP. Yeah, there's like, I think a total of around 40 people now who have max SkyBlock XP. And I have apparently one of the lower UUIDs, so it like puts you at a lower rank based on your UUID. It doesn't actually matter what order you get it in, so I'll probably keep getting passed on the leaderboard technically, but like I have the same XP as everybody else at the top. So but we are maxed in SkyBlock XP, so die is kind of our only thing left now. Came in, you said I guess it resets it. Oh yeah. For Vincent, yeah, so like I gave it to I think I gave the bachelor's rose to him at like 12 yesterday. So it's not a 24-hour timer that happens whenever you give him the rose. It must be just like at midnight it resets, so you can give it to him once every day instead of once every 24 hours. Yo, let's go Slothy. GG. Massive GGs. But yeah, for those of you that aren't in the Discord or didn't see the announcement last night, my headphones have broken. 07s. They served me well. They lasted a solid like 3 years or something, so not too bad. It's just like the plastic broke on them, and like that was the second plastic that had broke. It was like the left ear that had been having issues for a while with one of the plastic pieces that was like kept falling out. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I would keep doing this all the time to try and get it fixed. Like I had to, you know, put it back in every day basically. But the right ear ended up breaking last night, so wasn't even the left ear that went kaput for good. It was the right ear. Okay, I think that'll get us. Yep. But yeah, we are also going for Nyanza die because Nyanza die is 2x right now, which I do currently have, if it'll let me. There we go. Almost 12,000 commissions done, which is pretty solid. But, you know, nothing too crazy, considering the die is a 1 in 250,000 chance. Right now, it's 2x, so it's 1 in 125,000, so we've got slightly higher odds. But yeah. How's your day today? It's going pretty good so far. How about you? What's good, Bubba? Should figure out how much I need to spend for the tungsten and umber keys for the commission mile, or not the milestone, just, well, not commission milestone, but the key milestone. Yeah, it's a bit. It is a bit. But yeah, if y'all enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a like if you're on YouTube. It does help out for the start of the stream, especially. Push us in the algorithm a little bit more. But let's see. I did kind of... I was debating on starting a stranded profile today. We might do that at some point. I might do that next week, honestly. Or maybe later this week. I might do it Friday because I will not be live tomorrow. I'm taking my mom out for her birthday. So we're gonna go see a movie and get lunch. But we shall see what we get up to on Friday. Which minion should I put down on my island? Because I maxed redstone collection. Now I'm doing gold for bank, but I don't know. Should I do some specific minion? I mean, you know, of course, slime is really good for money. And generally, once you get like mineral armor, at least, like gold is not a problem, I would say. So I wouldn't really worry about that one specifically. Where am I going here? I need to go this way. But yeah, I mean, sheep minions are also really good. Like if you're Iron Man, it's a little bit tougher to choose between them. But you know, just getting all your collections done is kind of what I prioritized at the start. You know, just having all the collections unlocked, because like you're not gonna manually go and hunt down like a bunch of sheep for the mutton collection. You're not gonna go and kill a bunch of cows for the beef collection, right? So it's just good to put minions down for those. Dang, Slothy with an 85 stream streak is crazy. Can't wait to get home and grind farming. This is the way. This is the way. Doesn't making stranded feel like a waste, considering the next time something breaks, they'll shut it down? I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna like go to the end game of it, but I figure doing like 1 or 2 streams on it, you know, wouldn't be bad. I just kind of want to experience it before it gets shut down, you know, because I've always wanted to start a stranded profile. I just never got around to it, so I want to make sure I do before it's gone for good. 500 mil away from G-Drag, 200. Very nice. Very, very nice. Are you ranked in mining commissions? I don't know. I guess we could check that leaderboard real quick. If you enjoy the background music, by the way, check out the links in the description. Just saying. Somebody cool wrote it. Slash leaderboard for commissions. Let's see. Maybe. I don't know if the leaderboard's gonna pop up for me. Guess just mining commissions. Is that how I should be looking it up?
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
It's not popping up, but what the crud? 40? 40 gifted. Oh my days. Do I have to buy a die now? Is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. That is in fact what's happening. Oh my goodness. Brother, not 132, SMH. There we go. Dude. What the heck, Slothy? Slothy with 40 gifted. My guy has nearly 300 gifted on Twitch now. What in tarnation? What in tarnation? Alright, well, I guess we're doing this. I gotta buy a skin. Oh, goodness. I think I still have all the ones that I should, like, that I might end up doing on my wheel here. So, let me see if I can figure that out. Boom. Alright. I think this is still up to date. I think. Dude, that is crazy though. Can we get some W's in the chat for Slothy? Like actually, like nearly 300 gifted is completely insane. 85 stream streak. Good grief, dude. Good grief. Alright, so yeah, I don't think I have skins for any of these. So the only armor sets where we have skins for, you know what? I'm gonna put Magma Lord in here as well. Because I have been using Magma Lord a bit. Or I was using it a bit. So maybe there's a chance I end up doing that again. But I think these are still all kind of the pets that we still use that don't have skins yet. Which, I mean, again, I don't really use Slug anymore. I mean, I guess we can put it in there. But, let me capitalize it. Does this look good, chat? Is there anything we should add before we move on? Before we go on unroll it? What do you think's my best option? I have a build purse with almost max farming setup. Should I buy level 100 rose drag or should I grind more for level 200 rose drag? I would buy, I mean, it's just more fun to get the base egg yourself, I feel like. That's what I did. And level it yourself, because it really doesn't take long, honestly, especially with farming. Like, I mean, you do so much of it, kind of goes passively. Does Rose Dragon have a skin? I don't think it does, because it's so new, and I can't check the wiki because error code epic. Well, that's gonna be awkward. I'm gonna have to look on my phone. Ugh, I hate that Cloudflare can like IP ban you from the wiki now. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I think it's so new that it doesn't have one yet. Like, I think Jade Dragon still doesn't have a skin either. So, I don't think either of those have a skin yet. I wouldn't be shocked if they end up doing one, like, with the next farming event update, but I don't think it has one yet. We've been this good too, better than slime right now. Really interesting. Let me look. Rose Dargan, if it'll let me type, please. Thank you. Boom, boom. Rose Dargan pets. What have we here? Yeah, it still shows it as null on the wiki. It doesn't even have, like, the base skin on it. Didn't realize it hit 300 plus gifted. It says 291 for me, but I guess with, like, yeah, probably with your subs added, like your monthly subs, it is, dang. Yeah, because 5 months of T3 is basically that. Yeah, good grief. Almost 300. I need to make better financial decisions. This is the best financial decision you've ever made. What do you mean? It says 321 for me. Interesting. Yeah, it's got 291 for me, but dang, 300 plus then is wild. Holy cow. But yeah, we are buying a skin, boys. Let's spin the wheel. Again, you guys get one veto here for what we die. But when it comes to the actual skins, if there's multiple skins for whatever we end up spinning to, then you don't get a veto for that. So, let's see what we have. What are our options? Flying fish, or is it going to hit hedgehog? Flying fish, okay. So we have flying fish. Are we going to keep it? Because, I mean, we already have the mythic flying fish, is what this is going on. So, whatever you guys decide is what we'll be doing. If this is your only veto, though, you only get one. So, make sure to vote. Use it wisely. If you decide to use it, stay hydrated. Of course, Fred says ew to the fishing one. Tied right now, fellas. This is a very, very distinctive vote, so please make sure to vote because this is going to be on my profile forever. This will be in a YouTube video, by the way, so just saying. How much playtime do you have in Garden? It's about 800 hours, I believe. Actually, with all the AFK I've been doing, it's probably closer to like 900 now, but it's a lot. It is a lot of playtime there. But it is looking like a keep by one vote. Oh, okay. That was close. Dude, literally one vote means that we're going to be keeping it. That is a very close vote. Being here at the start of the stream, we have like the least amount of voters possible, so that would be the reason. That would be the reason. All right, let's save that. Let's see. So we are going to need to do a new wheel, I believe. Here we go. Let's see. Which skins are on the flying fish pet? Unfortunately, I'm IP banned right now on the wiki, so Cloudflare bugging out. So I can check on my phone with data. Thankfully. How many skins are there for this pet? There's just one. The Harlequin flying fish skin. So, let's see. Harlequin flying fish. Okay. Is this new? Is this new? Hold up. I can just look up flying fish as well and make sure the wiki is correct. But yeah. Yeah, let's just buy it off of Ace real quick. Because why not? Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. All right, Harlequin flying fish from the goat himself. Let's pop this on the fish right here. So this is what he looks like before, kind of green, kind of radioactive. And now maybe it'll load. We'll give it a second. And also we're going to favorite it. Boom. So that is our, dang, that's like our 8th mythic with a skin on it now. Okay, so he blinks and he turns like kind of red too. That is a cool skin. It does look very nice. And then like with our Magma Lord as well. Like that's kind of clean, dude. Especially when he's this color, bro. He like matches the armor. That's actually really nice. That's really nice. I love that. I did miss the dark auction. That is true. Awkward. Awkward. But cool skin, dude. Worth it. That is definitely, like, I'm happy with that skin. That is very cool. All right. Well, again, thank you to Slothy for nearly, like, over 300 gifted. Bro, this is my like, alerts page now. I'm gonna have to click through all those real quick. Pull it up. Do. Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes, that is a lot of gifted. All right, well, actually, I guess we need to set up the new goal. So, chat, for the next goal, how many members, or not how many members, what do we get, I guess, is the question. What's next goal? Are we going to buy a skin? Oh, please. Buy a skin, or dye a set. Again, we don't have a lot of sets left to dye is the thing. So we're gonna have to end up seeing exactly what happens. What's next? Boom. Buy a skin or dye a set. Alright, what do you think? What do we think, boys? Oh yeah, is my equipment... Okay, I do have the right equipment on. Is there any way when changing equipment that it doesn't move? For what now? What are we talking about? I'm Confucian. Let me do this. Nice. See if we can get a Vang here real quick. Okay, it's tied on YouTube. But on Twitch, we are going with buy a skin. Again, make sure to vote, fellas. Quickly. There's only a few seconds left. Alright, looks like we are going to be buying another skin as the next goal. I'm down for that. So... There we go. When farming, it doesn't move around in your inventory. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Your equipment is moving around in your inventory while you're farming? Or just talking about when you swap between, like, Pest Hunter and regular? Oh. That was quick. Be a Vang. Be a Vang. When you swap, I mean, it's always going to go to the top spot in your inventory. It always goes to the top spot. So if you have, like, a bunch of, you know, sugarcane or whatever you're farming here, then it'll be awkward for where it goes, but... It's always going to go somewhere in your inventory when you swap. Let's do this. I have Maniac Slayer, so let's get that real quick. When do we vote for helmet or pet skin? I mean... I don't know if we will, because again, it's just such a small list of both is the problem. Like, I don't want the wheel to have 2 options, you know, because it's getting close to that point on the farming or on the armor sets, because I only have like Helianthus, Magma Lord, and Glossy Mineral that we can put something on. So it's kind of a small list as is. All right, let's see if we can figure out where. Here's one. Hello, sir. All right, where's the rest of them? Put them up. hear it. I think it's above me right here. There's one that can spawn up here, I think. Yep, there he is. And we got our scrap. Convenient. And then there's another one at spawn. Which is right here. Hello, sir. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. See you in a bit, Bell. What about Storm Helmet? I don't use Storm Helmet. Do I even have it in here? Yes, I do. But, like, I don't do dungeons. I'm not doing left click mage again. I'm good. I am very good. Smile. Hard pass. Keg W. I might add that if I run out of other things to put stuff on. I guess. It's gonna get to the point where we're gonna have everything done. Bro, I need to lock in. We're gonna have everything done that I actually use eventually. But that wasn't expensive as well. That was nice. Because if that would have broke the bank, then our Vanguard goals for today would have been a little bit awkward. But only 20 mil. I can very much live with that. That was like the closest vote we've ever had. One vote was the difference for what we ended up getting. So that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. But yeah, flying fish, pretty chill. I kind of want to make a video. I've been thinking about doing this for a little bit. By a little bit, I mean since yesterday. You know, Cypher PK's Fortnite We Need to Talk videos. I kind of want to do one of those for Hypixel. Just do a Hypixel We Need to Talk. You know? Because, I mean, again, I don't know. It's like, we've had Aura. And Aura was so good. We had so many people logged in. Like, can I actually pull up... Hold up. I'm going to pull up, like, active player counts. Real quick. Over, like, the last month. Or not the last month. Over the last year, yeah. So, in December, we were hitting, like... For a bit there, we were at least, like, lowest we hit was 43K. And now it's starting to go down. 32K. Average players is the lowest we've hit in the last couple weeks. You know, so it's gone down by 10K already. Which, I mean, again, it's kind of to be expected, or it was a big thing, but also, we kind of haven't gotten a lot of updates that are, like, big. You know? The thing is, right, like, hub revamp would have been fine if they would have put the chapter system with it. I don't understand why they're doing these revamps and not adding in the chapter system when they said they were going to do that to old islands anyway. Like, you're already doing things to the old island. Might as well just, like, do them both at the same time. Or am I tripping? You know? Like, that just makes sense to me. I don't know why they're not doing that. And again, I've been talking about this for a while, but why the heck do we still not have the Paul and Aatrox mayor revamps? You know, that has been on the to-do list for like 2 years. Still hasn't happened. And now we're getting a farming event before we get their event. It's like, kind of hurts me a little bit. Starting SkyBlock from scratch in the Big 26, is it worth it to sacrifice 1,000 hours? I mean, as long as you're having a good time, you know, it's really, you know, it's subjective per person on whether you're enjoying it. So, you know, as long as it's something that you enjoy, it's worth it. Ooh. He actually has a rabbit that I don't have. That's crazy. Bro, the odds of that are actually so slim. Because, like, I was only missing 3 rabbits. We're only missing 2 rabbits now. Only 2 to go. That's kind of insane. That was cinema. That was high-key cinema. Hoppity with the actual good call. W. Best time to start hunting and farming, makes so much money and easy to get into at the moment. That is true. Now is like a really good time to get in and make some bank for sure. And I mean, the beautiful thing about SkyBlock as well is, like, even if you don't enjoy like every single part of the game, you don't have to play them. You know, if you really don't want to mine, you really don't have to. If you really don't want to farm, you can get away without doing that as well. If you just want to do combat stuff, it's a little harder, but it's an option. You know, it's definitely easier if you've got friends to help you out at the start to get into dungeons and that sort of thing. But you know, I mean, when I was starting out, I played very much solo for most things. Of course, again, having a guild and people to do stuff with is great, and it does make a lot of things go by faster, but it's not like a requirement. 3 years to get updated, just like foraging. I mean, again, like, when the admins make an update, it is very rarely like a bad update. It's just the problem now, I feel like, is what they're prioritizing updating. You know, like hub revamp, I don't think anybody wanted it. You know, like, it's cool that they're using new blocks and stuff, don't get me wrong, but nobody was out here like, man, I can't wait for this hub revamp, dude. Like, this is gonna be the best update ever, you know? Like, nobody's out here like looking for that. Like, again, it's not a bad update, but it is just like, why is this what we're focusing on? You know? You know what I'm saying? Easiest way to get the gold medals for farming cap. Now the easiest way to do it is just set up a greenhouse with whatever plant you want to get a gold medal in. Wait a day or so until the crops grow, and then bang, farm them during contests. Easy gold. Actually, does that count? I think that counts, right? Yeah, that's because that's my personal best strategy that I've been going for. So yeah, it do count. I was about to be tripping. I guess we just dip here. Throw a lot of stuff on roadmap and never do it. Yeah, that is another issue that they have had for a very long time, and I've complained about for years. Again, I'm going on a little bit of a rant here. I love this game. Do not get me wrong. It is a very good game. It's just I want to see it succeed. My plans kind of depend on it succeeding. You know, I mean, it's like, even if they just keep releasing updates that nobody really cares about, the base game that we already have is good enough that some people will still be playing it, and I can still make videos and do all that stuff. But like, it's gonna get to a point here soon where after Hytale gets out of its bug fixes and everything, I'm probably gonna be putting a lot more time into that. And I want to be able to split my time as a content creator. I want to like reasonably be able to split my time and make videos on both things, but keep going down this path, man. I don't know. Do-do-do-doot. Bam, 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 bam. I'm tied for number one ninja, SMH. SMH. That's how you get 8 mil in Netherwork contest. Big brain strats. Actually, yeah, wait. When's the next contest? Is there Cocoa Bean soon? I need Cocoa Bean soon. Going in 2 hours. Maybe do that one. Kind of bizarre flips to like 10 bill net worth. Any recommendation on a new good money making method? I mean, depends on what you have access to, right? Because I mean, if you're just bizarre flipping, you probably don't have Heart of the Mountain 7, you know, or like high garden level and all that jazz. But I mean, farming is generally very good. With 10 bill net worth, honestly, you can kind of get into whatever you want, and everything in this game makes money if you do it like at the top level. And 10 bill is enough money to be able to get to do stuff at the top level. So it's really just the question of what do you like, honestly. Max like 70% farming and Heart of the Mountain 10. Very nice, very nice. And put Tide number 1 in the title. Title's already long enough, bro. Relax. Relax, man. Bam, 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 bam. Had a shaft party with a guy that at bare minimum had spent 4 times his current net worth on skeleton keys. I was shook, bruh. Bruh. That is a lot on skeleton keys. Love this game, but they make me lose too much hope for update things. Yeah, I mean, again, that is their big issue that I have talked about for a while of, like, they announced stuff way too early, bro. They announced in December of last year that we were getting, like, Slayer content, which I guess they did give us Tarantula T5. But, like, I guess it was July, right? Or, like, even, well, December of the year before last year is what I'm thinking of. 2024 December. They announced, like, Glaciite Lake. Or even before then, like, February of 2024, I guess, I think is when Glaciite Tunnels came out. And they announced Glaciite Tunnels V2 and, like, Glaciite Lake and all that stuff then. Like, well, why are you telling us this if we're not getting it for at least 2 years? You know? Like, I understand they want us to get hyped about updates, but we're just not going to if they just don't ever put them out. Like, within a reasonable amount of time after they announce it. You know? Like, Rift update was amazing. They didn't really announce it. Like, I mean, of course we had, you know, Wizard Tower 3 to 5 business days for, you know, 5 years. But we didn't have any clue when that update was coming out. And they kind of just dropped the trailer on us out of nowhere. And, like, a month or 2 after they announced it, it was out. It's like, dude, that's great. Can we do that again? That was awesome. Please. Please. Like, again, it's great to have a roadmap. Like, we know this year is going to be slow a bit because they're going to be doing, you know, all the island revamps. But, again, I don't understand why they're doing the island revamps if they're not going to do the chapter systems with them immediately. It makes no sense to me. How much playtime are you at? We are at 5,564 hours. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Bam, 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 bam. It's a wild question to ask the first time chat. How you doing, Goose? Should I start trolling 2B for the clickbait title? Can we ban this guy? LF moderators? SMH my head. SMH my head. Yoink. Onyx. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Ay, bro. Allergies have been cooking me, dude. It's down abysmal. It is absolutely down abysmal. But anyways, what was I talking about? SkyBlock updates. Woo. Piece of candy. Please be Vang. I got like 3 Vangs yesterday off stream. But I apparently have lost that RNG. There's a Lapis in here. Guess that's all we really need out of this one. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. 761 magic power, good enough for T4 E-Man Crimson. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I mean, depends on your tier of Crimson, I guess, is the question. That is the question. It's called multi-streaming Panda. Anything below 1983 means skill issue. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Nah, I mean, if you're in, like, Burning Crimson, you might be alright. How much are Ender Relics these days as well? That is a good question. Someone got C Employer sold for me. I'm on Iron Man and need Golden Ball. Oh, no, C Emperor. It's like, see employer. I was like, what? That is a grind. I do not have one, but maybe we've got a goat in the chat. Burning 6-star, One Piece 7-star. Okay, you might be all right if you're using like E-Man Pet. Again, your problem's gonna be defense, so that is the question. Yeah, if you have Ender Artie, you'll be chilling for sure. But if you don't have Ender Artie, then definitely use E-Man Pet. 850 magic fire. I mean, I think 750 is fine. The Elite Bot leaderboard kind of bugged. I'm at 197th in Carpentry and Hypixel and showing 151 in Elite Bot. If people have their API off, then they won't show up on the leaderboards in the bots. So some people have their APIs off, which is kind of fair because a lot of people, like, at higher levels, you know, it lags the server when you join if you have your API on. So like anytime I go to a Crimson Isle lobby, like the whole server TPS goes down abysmal. And sometimes when I go to Dwarven Mines, it happens too, but it's just how it is. So some people turn their APIs off to kind of stop that from happening. So then they don't show up on the leaderboards. Doot. Happens when you bizarre flip too much. Unlucky. Yeah, also when bizarre people, yeah, people who do bizarre flips do like a lot of API hiding so that people don't like steal their flips. Because if you notice somebody buying a lot of an item on the bazaar, like in the menus and stuff, it'd be like, hold up, what are they using this for? And you see what flip they're doing with like crafts and stuff or that sort of thing. Forge flips as well. You can see forge flips in the API if they have it on. So that sort of thing. Yo, what's good, Earthmaster? How's it going, bro? Alright, I'm just gonna nip this in the bud right now. Cause y'all mad annoying. I just want to play Minecraft, bro. I just want to play Minecraft. Can we chill? Can we chill? Do. Anywho. As we were. What was I saying? Update stuff. Yeah. I just can't get over why they're not doing chapters updates with the island revamps. I just don't understand it. Yo, what's good, Bison? Doing pretty good. How about you, bro? Don't know why my voice is doing that. Don't know why the voice is doing that. Don't worry about it. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Currently lost in doing Rift. It's the most unbalanced experience ever. I don't know. That was not my experience at all. I guess it depends on, like... Well, like, if you're a high ping, for sure it can be issues. For sure. But... like, if you're not, then it's just... It is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold up. I'm gonna pull this one. I'm gonna pull this one. Okay, where's this at? Aha. That should do it. That should do it. Learning slowly how to play the game first. Played like 2 years ago and now been grinding for the last 2 weeks nonstop. That is valid. That is very valid. Phantom Leafs are quite fun to farm. Is that the Yeah, that's the Phantoms, right? I mean, it makes sense. Phantom Leafs. I don't know. I didn't have the best time with them. Which they've patched them a bit and made them a lot less annoying than they were originally, which is nice. but should I ban Ninja B, chat? Thoughts? What do we think? What do we think? Oh, that's the mutation one. Lol, I was thinking it was like the ones on Galatia. Heck W. Yeah, I don't know. I messed up Phantom Leafs like 2 or 3 times. It was a little bit awkward. But yo, what's good, Harley Quinn with the 15 stream streak. W's, dude. Absolute W's. Currently almost done with farmland. I missed the Tiny Dancer Talisman, which I refuse to do because of lag. Yeah, I tried to help, man. I tried. Unfortunately, we got 4th in the election. It is what it is. About to hit Rev 9. Ooh, GG. Very nice. Let's see, can I get these and some scrap? Very cool. But yeah, if you ever need help with Rift, check out the guide videos. Smile. Smile, kind of my most viewed videos, actually. Still, which is crazy. Some of my most viewed videos. A lot of the farming videos are actually, or mining videos, are actually my top 3 most viewed, is the ones I made when they did the mining revamp a while back. Yeah, crazy, and I might have to, you know, get that non-banned. Might have to do it. Might have to do it. So I haven't been to the Rift. Is it worth it? There's a lot of talismans there. So it's kinda chill. Although again, yeah, Tiny Dancer is the worst one, but like there's like 2 other talismans I think in the Mirrorverse, and then there's one on Mountaintop, and then there's one from the Vampire Slayer, so there's quite a few. Hate that I didn't do enough of that one Bazaar flip I found when I first started playing 3 months ago. Unforged, dude. Unforged, man. Do. But yeah, I don't know. I just never like doing Bazaar flips. Like, you know, people doing it is totally valid. I respect it. I just don't like it myself. For me. Just not my style, you know. I low-key probably should do more. I mean, sometimes I do them, like, for updates and stuff. You know, like, before Tarantula update came out, I saved up, like, quite a few, digestive mosquitoes and that sort of thing. But excuse me, other than that, like right now, I don't know if y'all saw the teaser that they did for the next farming update, but you're gonna be able to use vinyls and stuff for something new, so I've been saving up those that I've been dropping recently. But yeah. Ah, got you, Chow. Very nice. Check it out. Been working on combat, mining, and fishing. Got them all to level 20 now. Is it a good thing to level everything up at the same time or focus on one? Just depends. You know, you get a more well-balanced profile if you level up everything at one time. But you also want to make sure you have a money method. So if you don't have a money method, then that would be bad. But with, like, if you got hunting leveled up, that's really good for money starting out. And, like, farming. So since you're focusing combat, mining, and fishing, none of those are really great for money at the start. So I would either get into hunting or farming. Would be my recommendation. Or Rift. Again, Rift makes good money too still. Old money method was crafting pig pets and selling them on auction house. Then when I came back, they removed the rarity thing. Yeah. And they've also made it so you can't craft pig pets anymore. Recipe pig, they're gone. You only get them from Year of the Pig event now. Why am I still mining these? Great question. Bazaar flipping is kind of fun because you can grind and do flips at the same time. Like we can pest farm and bazaar flip at the same time. It boosts the rates by a lot. That is true. That is true. So, very factual. I mean, I couldn't do it now as well with streaming, because if I flip something, then everybody flips something, and then it is no longer good. But, you know. The moment I've been hunting, is that the axolotl ones, or which one is that? Can't remember. About 6 mil an hour. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not too shabby. Hunting makes bank. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Suggest saving up on vinyls? I do, yeah. I mean, again, it's like they're coming out with the farming update soon, and they're gonna have vinyls have a new use. So I've been saving up on a few of them. Even if, you know, you don't end up using them all yourself, I'm sure it'll be a good flip. Most likely. But yeah, that's the only things I really flip on, is like looking at update stuff, because a lot of people don't look at the update stuff. You know, a lot of people don't know that vinyls are getting a new use soon. So that's a good one to keep an eye out for. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Had a few legendary ocelots still. Do those sell for a decent amount these days? I don't even know. I don't even know. 3 double chests of vinyls. Good grief, dude. Good grief. Yoink. Too many people try to beat with the Invisibug, and the axolotls are slept on. They go for like 90k each. Let's go. Yeah, they're kind of clean. They made them a lot easier to do now as well. Like back in the day, it was really frustrating, because if anybody walked near them while you were trying to catch them, they would just freak out. But now they lock on to the person who's, you know, trying to catch them. So that's nice. Is Rift just for SkyBlock XP / money? I mean, it's got talismans in it as well, and also the Rift necklace is really good. And that gets more magic find as you get through the Rift. So that is another part that's good. But yeah, it can make money. But that's not like the only thing it's good for, you know? Okay. Please be a Vang. Please. Again, boys, if y'all get a Vang, feel free to warp me in. I am down to spend some keys today. We'll see how many. But I did have somebody that I warped in from guild yesterday. Shout out to Magnus. Bro dropped a actually, maybe it wasn't yesterday. I think it was Sunday actually. But bro dropped, what's it called? He dropped a locket from the Vang that I warped him to. So it's been done to me, Pip. You can chill out now. Somebody dropped a locket from my Vang. So you didn't lose enough money. I'm already negative 800 mil. Dang, bro. Good grief. Okay, for me to switch to LCM when I'm Cat 36 with Claymore. Cat 36 with Claymore is kind of crazy. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to do it on a lower floor. Like M4 is the most I would recommend at that point. And you don't really do LCM there much, except on the bear, I guess. Maybe. I mean, it'd be good for M5 once you get to that point. But again, it's very expensive to do LCM. So if you've got the Claymore, it's really about like your magical power and your kata level. Because magical power is, of course, very important. You know, if you've got Chime on the Claymore, that's the thing. You need Chimera on the Claymore if you're going to do that in M7. So if it's just a regular Claymore and that's what you're running, then that's not quite going to cut it at that level. But, I mean, again, LCM is just, it's ridiculous how much it costs. It's ridiculous. You did that twice to me. All right, buddy. All right. 5 more bosses till Rev 9. Yo. Let's go. Clean. 3 double chests of vinyls, though. That is a little bit. Let me just claim this. And we need to get Lapis Corpse. Where's he at? There he is. Okay. I guess we're good to go. Just throw this right here, and then we'll dip. Let me out of there. Bro, where is my Vang? I need the Vang. Our RNG meter is not filling up fast enough, bro. What the quadoodle? I have to start working towards an RCM build for Crimson Isle Rep and Kudra. How much do you think that's gonna be? Depends on what tier of Kudra we're getting up to. Because of course, you know, eventually you want... I mean, you don't really have to have Infernal, honestly. If you get Burning Aurora, you'll probably be alright, even in T5 Kudra. Of course, Infernal would be preferred, but... if you already have Hype, right? Or did you already get G-Drag? Can't remember what you said. Do you have both? Of course, the Hype's going to be expensive if you don't have that part. There's probably another bill for a decent Aurora setup. I don't know. How much does Burning Aurora go for these days? You don't need the helmet. So, okay, yeah, that's not bad. Burning Aurora is cheap. What the heck? Yeah, that's not bad at all. I was thinking, I guess Infernal's where it gets really expensive. Stock of 9 of each final. Got 2 backpacks that are stocked for them because I haven't sold them yet. Dang, bro's stocked up for real. Which grind was the most fun for you? It's a good question. I mean, of course, maxing out Rifts was very fun. There were a few hiccups here and there, of course. I mean, the parkour was the worst part for sure. Took me way too long to get all that done. But other than the parkour, that would probably be my favorite one. I mean, even Dance Room wasn't bad for me because I have relatively low ping. So that one was not bad at all. But yeah, Rift was very fun. I also enjoyed maxing out the Slayers. Like, I don't think any of the Slayers was really bad. You know? It's not like, ugh, I hated doing that Slayer or anything like that. Like, Vamp was a little bit rough because, you know, a lot harder than anything else to learn. Once you learn it, of course, it's not too bad, but learning it is the hard part. But you need Aurora for Kudra or only Terror is enough? You need Aurora for Kudra. Because in the first part, whenever you are building the Ballista, you need to be using Aurora to kill the mobs close to you. And then you swap to Terror whenever you're doing the hits phase or the final DPS phase, if it's T5. But for the others, it's just the hits phase. I like to kind of max all my setups. Yeah, I mean, how much is Infernal Aurora then? There we go. Oh, dang, there's like no pieces selling. 750 mil for a set of 3/4. It is a little pricey, but then you're also going to want the Terror if you're going up the T5. So, it gets expensive. It'll be like, if you're going for T5, I mean, not counting magical power, because, I mean, again, Kudra's kind of the late game of the late game. I think I've got this now, yeah. It's gonna get pricey. It's gonna be pricey. I mean, if you already got the G-Drag, so that's not bad. But, say, you know, 1.5 bill for both Infernal sets. And then there's still the magical power question, which, I mean, I think, you know, like 1,300, 1,500 would be preferred, probably. You can get 1,500, which I think is, you know, not too bad these days. Still, you know, not cheap, but like, it's not as bad as it used to be. And by as it used to be, I mean like impossible. But doot. It won't be cheap though. I do need tungsten. Convenient. Gonna work towards that. I'm like 1080 right now. Okay. Clean. And yeah, I mean, that's just for T5. So, you know, if you're wanting to get into the earlier stuff first, I mean, you have to, of course, but if you want to go ahead and start working on it, then, I mean, you kind of have to for the rep as well. So, you know. Any suggestions for rift progression? Watch my guide videos. I made an entire guide series for each individual section of Rift. So just go check those out. I know a lot of people, you know, if you don't like Rift, you're kind of inclined to rush it and skip a lot of the Enigma souls and that sort of thing, which is fair, but you will end up with less Rift time later on, which can be annoying. So you can rush it now and then maybe come back and clear things out, because a lot of the things are easier after you've done some stuff. You know, having more Rift time to do more Supreme Leeches and things like that later on is nice, but it's good. Wound, how's it going, bro? Spins really long, can't wait for T5. Yeah, hopefully that happens soon. Like this year would be great. Let's get a meal. Trying to get into at least burning so I can do Slayers more effectively. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, so I mean, you can do, you know, burning with like hot armor, which is very chill. Very, very chill. And if you're just, you know, if you're just stunning and you've got other people doing DPS, then you can just not even get the terror set yet if you want to. Just got scammed in Discord, bruh. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot to do at that point. If you, like, don't have access to change your passwords or anything like that, Microsoft support is not really helpful. You can try it, but they don't really do anything ever. So it's kind of Jover, man. Good, thanks. Left during Aura. How has it been, bro? It's been a little slow since Aura, I won't lie. We got hub revamp recently, which, you know, is a cool update, but like compared to Aura, it is not, you know, overwhelming. But they're keeping it going steady. What was the other thing we had? Year of the Witch was alright. That was a thing that happened, I guess. But he changed everything. Yeah, I mean, not really much you can do about that at this point. Should I sell my pastel sky dye, sorrowful samurai, or ornamental rune for magical power? I don't know. It depends on how attached you are to him, I guess. You know? I'm never selling any of my dyes. Or my pets with dyes or pets with skins. 07s. They're bound to me now. They will never leave my sight. Stay hydrated, boys. Have a Necron chestplate with ornamental rune and pastel sky dye. Dang, dude. That is kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe I should put runes on the list at some point. We could add runes as part of the skins thing. Maybe. What do we think? It's close to getting a skin on an armor set that you'll be able to do. Had max 10-star Necron set for dungeon, max turn, max hype. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. I mean, if you do decide to get another account, it is a lot easier to do the second time once you already know what you're doing. Like, I lost my, like, 2,500 hour account a couple years ago, and I got back to the point that I was at with that 2,500 hours in, like, 600 hours. Which is still a long time, but, you know, it wasn't nearly as painful. Because I didn't have to look up videos or figure things out for myself. You know, I kind of already had everything. Kind of knew what I had to do, so it's a lot easier to do once you know what you got to do. Enchant rune looks nice. I don't know. I feel like that one would be annoying, just from first-person POV. If you have like a good texture pack for it, it's probably not too bad. Like 7 dies with those. Don't care about most runes and use paladin skin for sorrow. I also use paladin skin. Same. Oh, so they're not applied. So none of them are applied. I mean, things like that usually do go up with time. So it just depends on if you really want to cash in right now, if you want to keep waiting for it. Only 30%, 36% meter for Warden Heart. Yeah. Warden Heart meter is rough, dude. It is kind of rough. Yo, it's good chamber. How's it going today, bro? Holy, I'm going to start ranting about daylight savings time again, chat. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to go crazy again. It's like I woke up and my clock said it was like 9 something. It's like, okay, this is a reasonable time to get up. Then I remembered, wait, it's really like 8 something. It's way too early. Keck W. Hydration check. I just hydrated, but we'll do it again. It won't hurt. Should I sell hype for better melee and arch set? Because I'm not using hype much. I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. Use it to make some coins. It's always better to use what you have to make money and then buy what you want than to sell what you have and buy what you want, because eventually what you have will end up being what you want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Liquidation bad. TLDR. That's the gist. Want to hype ASAP? I want to get Isle rep done. Yeah, it is a grind. It is a grind. But like with Hyperion, you know, you can do like T1 Kudra. You can do I mean, you can play Mage in like F7 or, you know, another floor. M1 also, I think M2 you could even get away with it. Once you get to M3, it's kind of hard to play Mage, like right-click Mage at least. So, but I would just, you know, use it to make money, and then you can come back and buy the set that you want. Unlucky, Muhammad. Unlucky, dude. Theo's good. Whoa, how you doing today, bro? Got our time, which is pretty good, I think. And the G-Drag hype next. Oh, yeah. Term and Greg are very good for Dugans, which do cook as well. Bro, I need a Vang. Where are the Vangs? Need magic power and have 2 sheep for my investment? Alright then. Fair enough. Might be worth it. It might be worth it. Any upgrades I'm missing on the term? Let's take a look, shall we? Sky Crypt. I didn't even offer to do a profile review earlier, even though bro gifted 40 subs. Keck W. What's the term looking like? Okay, we got the Master Stars, we got Duplex, Power 7. Yeah, I mean, you got Art of War and everything on there, dude. I mean, the only thing you can really do is just, like, put it in Hex and see if you're missing anything, but from what I can see, it doesn't look like it. It does not look like it. Okay, you got Grav 6 on there, Tuxoff Light 10, Tabasco, Snipe. Kinda cooking. No Divine Gift. Can you put Divine Gift on a range weapon? I thought that was a melee only thing. I don't think that's really worth it anyways. Currently Pest Farming, how are you? I'm doing good, doing good. Final written exam starting 2 days. Good luck, bro. Yeah, Divine Gift was a big thing. I saw it in the Hex. Got you. I mean, it's what, like 6 magic finds, right? Like, the only thing that would possibly help on is like Frozen Adventurers. It's like the only time that's really gonna be helpful is when you're killing Frozen Adventurers in dungeons and you maybe drop it. Yeah, that is the only thing that it will be helpful on. Term is essentially maxed out. Don't need to stress about that. Yeah, you're vibing on that. You are vibing. Only thing I see would be smoldering if you ever get into Infernal Kudra. Smoldering helps with Kudra damage, huh? Interesting. Do I need this? Do I need it? Dang, that's so much money, bro. That's ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous. Kind of max Kudra already. Didn't even know you could put that on there. Max pest chance, and how much do you get if you were to pest farm? I don't remember. I don't know, chat. What's max pest chance these days? I think you can get up to like 600 something, right? I think that's what Stothy was telling me. With like the potion. Almost cultivating 10 on the WeHo. Nice. Max all crop milestones. Oh yeah, man. I'm max SkyBlock XP, dude. Gotta do literally everything. Literally all of it. I maxed all the crop milestones back when they were hard. They're easy mode now. They made them easy. Takes no time at all. Need more accessory slots, and that's it, basically. Somebody was asking me about accessory slots. I saw on a YouTube comment or something, and I think I forgot to answer it. Feels bad, man. I don't know where it's at now. But yeah, only thing for accessory slots is like redstone NPC, the attribute for it, and then good old Jacobus, the scammer himself. Just good. All right, how's it going, bro? Almost through farming. Think I'm missing cactus, cocoa beans, and pumpkin through pest farming. Nice. Very clean. Yeah, Jacobus is a little bit of a scammer, but it's only a scam if it's not worth it, you know? And it is very worth it. Even if it was 100 mil per, bro. Still worth it. Worth it. Going for E-Man 8, then maybe 9. Nice. Tempted to do some more Tarantula Slayer, low-key. Keep forgetting to put down the Will-O-Wisp. Paid like 400 mil for this thing. I should actually be using it, you know? 220 bosses left, 8. Okay. It's not too bad, right? Do like, even if it's just a boss per minute, it's like sub 4 hours. But I imagine we're doing a little faster than that, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we need scrap and corpse, and there's no corpses, so we're leaving. Get me out of here. His name is Jacobus the Scammer. It's official source. Trust me, bro. Based. Based. Do. Boom, boom, boom. Yoink. If a mob like Magma Cube boss has 2 mob types, the types count the same, right? Yes. Like, they both, it's not like one's less important than the other or anything, no. Putting in 3 common accessories for 8 mil is worth. Yep. I would definitely pay that. You're only paying 8 mil, bruh? Are you serious? You're still only paying 8 mil per, and we're complaining about that? That's crazy. You know it costs like 20 mil after you pay him a few times. he gets more and more expensive until he starts costing 20 mil. Now that's when he's scamming. At 8 mil, that's kind of based. Actually, it's only for 2 common accessories because he only gives you 2 slots per. Average 1 a minute. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, Nightbot's a little delayed. If he doesn't type it, I'll type it. There you go. Currently doing, we are trying to get some Vanguard corpses. But I haven't been able to find one all day. How long have we been out here? Hour? So chat, if anybody finds a Vang, let me know, dude. I need it. I need it. So I grind out the money for this term. I can finally start grinding F7 because you low-key get made fun of if you don't have turn. That is true. That is true. To be fair, 8 mil is probably more expensive than 20 relative to their net worth. I mean, when I was buying them back in my day, I bought it like all back to back to back. Straight up. I don't know what it is, but ever since 1.21, so many people have switched to no texture packs. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting because they're making their own official texture pack at some point. So I'm waiting till that comes out to start using one. Because it's going to look a lot like vanilla. So I'm just going to, you know, get readjusted to vanilla and then start trying that out. Could get Hidden Ring for first few levels cheaper than Jacobus. That is true. Kind of out of SkyBlock question, but are you into anime? I am not. I have not watched anime. So use first Sky Legacy. Fair. Fair. Comes out right after Coliseum revamp. Real. Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday for the first time in like a week, I finally got 10x goblin spawns after Year of the Witch when I don't need it anymore. It was amazing. I was so happy. So happy, dude. Got it maxed out now, but I remember feeling it was expensive early on in the game. Yeah, but like, I don't know. For me, it was just the legendary talisman that I was paying for when I got it. Like, I instantly went for that once I had enough money for it. Just saved up and bought all of that all at once. It was painful, don't get me wrong, but just the legendary talisman in and of itself at the start is so worth it. How to farm glaciite powder? Do what I'm doing right now, which is commissions. In a party, preferably, because a lot of commissions are from getting warped into mine shafts. So, whether you're the one who spawns the mine shaft or somebody else, worth doing. Best salaries are the ones you have to work for, like Ring of Love. I mean, I would say having to grind out, you know, how much is it for Jacobus? Isn't it like 50? It's over 50 mil, right? Having to grind out over 50 mils. Quite a bit of work. But yeah, I do like Ring of Love. That is true. Like, the quest talismans are cool. They are cool. Oh, there's Dark Auction coming up soon. This is not quite what I needed. And there's no corpses in here. So, I'm gonna do this. Warp out. And then we are going to Dark Auction. Turn off Vang Seeker? Why? Why? What do you mean? Like 80% sure it's bugged? Why are we sure that it's bugged? What has happened? I vividly remember spawning in like 3 Vangs within an hour with it on. In like the last week. Yep, the redstone mines guy, that is true. Have to get a flower maiden from Dark Auction, that is true. That is a little expensive. It is a little expensive. Alright, hopefully we are the richest one in here and we get the die to show up. I love how not a single YouTuber's talking about the barn pump getting turned into stone. I did see that. I was doing bingo and that happened. And I was like, what the crud? What the crud? Hard to test, be sure, but I increased my rates the second I turned it off. I mean, if it's one source, I can't really go off of that. If, like, multiple people are having this happen, then maybe. But, stay hydrated, boys. My co-op was convinced he was getting macro checked by the pumpkins. Oh my goodness, that's actually crazy. On bingo too. Getting macro checked on bingo would be wild. That would be wild. Do I get magical power or crimson gemstone slots? I would do magical power. If that's the options. If you still have the option to get magical power with the same amount of money that it would cost to get gemstone slots, then we need to be worrying about magical power for sure. Alright, what do we got here? Nether already. Garbage. Yeah, I don't know, chat. What do we think? Should I make a Hypixel we need to talk video? Kind of funny. 705 magical power. Grind is real out here, dude. Which crop did you have with your spaceman? It was sugarcane. It was sugarcane. Did eventually get all that done. That was very expensive though, like good grief. Spaceman was not cheap. That is finally going to be a video soon though. I've been working on it. Bro, it's actually crazy how much footage I have from Greenhouse Update. Like, I could straight up make a 30-minute video just from day one. So, I don't know. It might be... I don't know if I'm going to get it done this week, honestly. Like, if I do get it done, I'm going to have to cut it down, like, a lot. And I don't know if I want to. Like, should I cut it down and cut out a lot of this stuff? And just kind of talk over it. That's like my two options right now, right? Is to cut out like half the clips, do more narration to explain what I did in those clips. Because to be fair, a lot of it is the crop milestones. From like the few days after that. It's probably like, it's going to be like 120 of the clips are going to be me getting crop milestones for the new crops from that update, the flowers. So I can probably cut that out. But I don't know. It very well could end up being like a 40-minute video still with me cutting stuff out. So that might be what happens. But it might take me a little bit. Way to drag it out. I know, right? How long does it take to get from Heart of the Mountain 6 to Heart of the Mountain 7? Made sure to word that correctly. Hocus Pocus Cypher. Garbage. Don't know nowadays. It's not too bad. I mean, I got from Heart of the Mountain 7 to Heart of the Mountain 10 in 21 hours. And then they made it way easier to do. So I imagine from Heart of the Mountain 6 to Heart of the Mountain 7 is probably what? Maybe 4-ish, right? I would think, chat. 42k out of 1,000. You're getting 400 XP per commission. And you get, we'll just say 2 commissions per minute. It's going to depend on your setup, of course. But if you're getting at least 2 commissions per minute, that's 800 XP per minute. 800 times 60 would be like 24,000 XP an hour. Bought a 655, but can't use it. It requires Heart of the Mountain 6. I thought you said you were Heart of the Mountain 6. Or it requires Heart of the Mountain 7. But, I mean, again, it's going to depend on your setup. But if you're able to get 2 commissions done... Of course, bro. We got an Iron Man with a dark purple dye. Of course, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Need to go from 5 to 6. Okay. Yeah. All right then. So from 60,000, like that realistically, yeah, that'd take like what, 3 hours or so? If you're doing 2 commissions a minute. Make sure to use Picopolis because it is goated for doing comms. What I use as well right now. Completed all the mutations. Congrats, dude. That is a grind. For sure. Tis a grind. Yoink. That is the wrong thing. Let's try that again. Bro, I need 1 Vang. Chat, please. If we get a Vang, please party me. It was so nice, like the first day or 2 after the update, we were getting constantly partied for Vangs, and now like everybody stopped doing Vangs, and I'm just depressed because nobody's getting me warps. 07th. Got a Rose Dragon to max it. Clean, very clean. Yeah, now I guess we're just waiting on the Year of the Pig. Actually, that's in 4 days. Yo! I didn't realize that was happening so soon. Let's see, what day is it? It's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Perfect. I'll be live on Monday doing Year of the Pig all day. That's the plan. Gonna try and max out the bestiary in a day if we can. I don't know how many kills it's gonna require, but I think that's probably doable. On map 4, would you just continue doing Dornmai commissions, or would you change to Crystal Hollows? I have a Ruby Drill if that helps. It depends on whether you want to do Nucleus runs or not. If you don't want to do Nucleus runs, then I would just do Dwarven Mines. But if you want to do Nucleus runs, then Crystal Hollows, of course, would go ham. But yeah, we got some goated dies at the moment. It is perfect time for Nyanza for me. So hey, maybe we get RNG carried here and spawn one in. Yeah, Dwarven Mines commissions are a bit faster a lot of the time. But with doing the Crystal Nucleus ones, it's also very, very good. If you've got a lobby set up for it. Plus you make some coins. Yo! Tell me it's a Vang. Tell me it's a Vang. Warp. Do it. Let's go. My goat. Let's go, dude. Alright, we finally got a Vang. Holy cow, shout out to Rat Void for the warp. Here, I'll get you. Wait for it. Alright. Let's see what we got here. I think Locket. Sadly, I was incorrect. But you know what? Could be worse. It's not terrible money. It's not terrible. Could definitely be worse. Definitely be worse. Secret during Paul. Ooh, fancy. Let's see. Where's my keys? Here we are. Alright. So let's see. We have 229 right now. Sold, 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 sold. And I'll sell these too. That was like 30 mil out of the thing. And then counting how much money we made while grinding for the Ving, we actually made 7 mil. See? We do a little bit of, we're going to steal some girl math here and say that was profitable. That's what we're going to do. Can you show your Divine Rabbit duplicate count? I can do that. Let's see. Hold up. 3 dupes of Aurora, 1 dupe of Celestia, 0 of Orion, 0 of Starfire, and 4 Vegas. So we got quite a few dupes. Quite a few dupes out here. To get 100 mil gold collection, how much time would it take for 90 mil gold with Flawless Devon and Max 655? I mean, the strategy for gold is to use glossy mineral nowadays, of course. I don't remember how long it took, honestly. It was a while back, which they've added a lot of mining fortunes since I did it, you know. I think I probably did it before the mining revamp, I believe, is when I got it done. So I don't know how long it takes these days. But it is a bit of a grind, but it makes money. You know, it's not like you're wasting your time with it. Like, you make a lot of coins. 100 mil gold is worth quite a bit of moolah. So, I need a little bit more umber. We got a Juju not asking what's a drill, chat. It might be Jover. It might be Jover. I have 5 dupes and missing 2 still. Yeah, I think I had like 7 dupes or something and was missing 2. And then I got 1, got another dupe, and then got the last one. To get max speed in dungeon, what should my tuning points be? Crit chance if using Terminator, which, I mean, generally that's going to be the case, right? If you're mage, of course, then you're going to want, like, intelligence, I would say. But generally, as mage, you really struggle to reach max speed, so having full speed. When I was doing LCM, I had full storm armor, so if you use max or boots, you don't have to do that, but 100 mil gold is like 10 hours in a good setup now. Okay, that's not bad at all, yeah. That's not bad. Still, I hate the soda system so much. Got all crop milestones from 0 and still only got 120 out of 250 mil sodas for max SkyBlock XP. Yeah. I saw Mash Clash made a short talking about the best way to get Sodust. I didn't watch the whole thing because I've already maxed Sodust, but he might have a meta strat. I think it's with Greenhouse was his strategy for how to do it. Which, I mean, Greenhouse does give a lot of Sodust without you having to actively mine or actively farm, I mean. So, Greenhouse, I would say, is the meta for that. Getting like 4 mil Sodust a day from Greenhouse? Yeah, see, there you go. Got like 170 mil overflow? Yeah, I'm at like 200 mil overflow now. I've got a little bit of Sodust around, you know? Dang. They really want me on this Maniac Slayer job, bro. Okay, buddy. It's a crazy whiff. Playing healer M7? Got you. Yeah, crit chance, I think, is the big thing still. After that, then. Do that. Alright, I guess we're good. Can't apply another one of these. Let's just dip. Got 700 mil overflow on one account. I need 50 mil more on this account. Dang. Yeah, the difference is crazy. Holy. Think soda should be sellable? I mean, it'd be nice. You know, I've said the same thing about like mithril powder. It'd be nice if you could sell it. But it would also open up the path for people to just pay to win to a good setup. Like IRL traders could get goated setups really quickly that way. So I think the main reason they've got it unsellable in the way it is to stop IRL traders from being able to, you know, just get their macro accounts with a ton of stuff right off the rip. If they were sellable, it'd be similar to the Tool XP capsules. I mean, the buffs from Sodust are way better than Tool XP stuff. 100%. Level, like what level am I? We are level 546, 77% to 547. That is the current max that is possible in the game. So we got a bit of grinding to do still. Once Year of the Pig comes out, we'll have a little bit of XP to get from that, from the new bestiary for shiny pigs. But other than that, we only have like Year of the Seal. I think there's also something you can do there with there's a new seal pet, I think, in the shop. Which I can't remember. I don't know what it costs. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure they had it on the alpha at some point, but... Do. Imagine skill XP capsules. Be something. I would have a bill overflow mining XP almost to be able to sell. Would go kind of ham. Would go kind of ham. What else we got? We got tungsten over here. So dust is OP. I think I'm getting 500, 700 fortune and like 2 to 3 mil per hour extra from chips. That's not even counting the 100 bonus pest chance, which is like 10 mil an hour. Yeah, it's a lot. Donate to the poor, please. So who would I be donating to? Keck W. Don't you have more net worth than me? I'm pretty sure your net worth's still higher than mine. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. My G-Drag's crying. Sounds like you didn't open enough things. That's what it sounds like. That's what I'm hearing right now. I grinded for Frostbitten because it has an RNG meter now, and I like mining. Pretty much. I like this better than Nucleus runs, honestly. Like, Nucleus runs are fun, but, like, I'd have to learn the new, like, jungle skip tech, and that's effort. My whole goal is to not spend any effort ever on anything. Visit your island for cookie. I do not take contraband. I'm good, bro. But I appreciate the offer. Unless you were spelling it that way on purpose. In which case, should I ban him? Thoughts? How long will you be streaming for? I have to do quick work. That's a good question. I don't know. I do kind of need to get a video edited at some point. Working on that. What short do I upload today? I guess I could make a short about the pig, not the pig, pumpkin thing bugging out. So, maybe. Maybe. But also, I've been working on the greenhouse video. Getting that edited down. Did a bit of work on that yesterday. Got the first day of clips edited to kind of where I want it, I think. And then the big thing is going to be all the mutations, because there's so many mutations. 40 mutations is a lot of clips. A lot of clips to go through. And then, of course, all the crop milestones is a lot of clips to go through. All the pest bestiaries, all the other bestiaries is quite a bit. Like, should I separate it instead of doing, like, linear time stuff? Should I maybe be like, alright, so this is the list of things that we have to do at the start of the video. Alright, guys, to max SkyBlock XP from this update, I need to do crop milestones, all the new bestiaries, all the new museum items, all the new crop chips, and whatever the other thing was, mutations, and the roast dragon pet. A long list. I think maybe I should do it that way. What do y'all think? Be easier to follow. Be like, alright, so the first thing I set my sights on was crop milestones. I was actually able to max the first few days. Check it out. You know? Should totally buy my Frostbitten die. Trying to drop my own. A pumpkin thing. There's a bug on the barn where a lot of the pumpkins are actually unfarmable. Like, you can go and see whichever ones are jack-o'-lanterns you can actually farm, but if they're just a regular pumpkin, then it's bugged and they just turn to stolen when you farm them and you don't get any pumpkins for it. It's kind of goofy. I'm doing good, Fred. How are you, bro? What's max SkyBlock level now? 546.77 is the current max. But it will be increased next week because Year of the Pig's coming around and you can max out the pig bestiary there. In the final stretch of mutations, yo, which ones you got left? So funny, yeah, it's so goofy, bro. Of all the bugs to happen with the barn revamp. That was not one that I expected. Doing okay, tired from school? That is fair. That is fair. School is exhausting. But we blame daylight savings, bro. That's what you're really tired from, because daylight savings sucks. Even when you get the hour back, like, it messes me up both times. When you lose the hour, and then when you get it back, it messes my brain up. Both times. Like, I'm not gonna be doing long streams this week just because I still haven't fixed my sleep schedule. And it's not gonna be fixed for at least this week, I think. Yeah, I'm good, Regent. I appreciate the offer, though. I appreciate the offer. How much powder are we about to get to, by the way? 58 million overflow. How much total? How much we got total in here? $85 million glaciite powder, bro. I might have gone a little overkill. Just a little bit. What do y'all think? When sleep is broken up, everything is hard. True. True. 3 energy drinks down today because of 8-hour school day. Bruh. 8-hour school day is criminal. It's criminal. Step up your overflow mining XP. I'm working on it. Alright, I'm working on it. Road to 1 trill net worth. I need to hit 100 bill first, bro. I'm like, I'm probably not even at 50 bill. Yo. Gotta be trolling me, dude. You gotta be trolling me. I'm joining parties for Vangs, and this bro's trying to get me to do M7. Are we for real? Are we for real? I need to start blocking people, bro. I need to start blocking people. Crazy. I said do /my filter, add lowballing, and 6 people thanked me. Valid. Valid. I low-key need to add that to mine, honestly. Let's see. Scrap, umber, tungsten. There's a lapis corpse in here, so let me find that. And then we'll dip. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There he is. Hello. Goodbyes. No scrap. Sad. Yo, what's good? LVS, how's it going, bro? What do we got? Tungsten and umber. Alrighty. I'm good. How about you? Doing good, bro. Chilling. Absolutely vibing. We are... Let's see. We've only gotten 1 Vang today, and I didn't even spawn it. I got warped into it. So, like, on that part, we're kind of down abysmal, but maybe we'll eventually get our own Vang. It's been an hour and a half. The struggle bus is real. Maybe I should do my experiments. I haven't done those yet today. Do-do-do-do. It is indeed time to chill, indeed. Said indeed twice. Don't worry about it. It's good, Mouse. Went to Galatia last bingo. I think I went there to do the... No. That was the main profile. I think I bought the armor set there. The canopy set. I think that's what I did. For one of the armor sets. They just had so much overflow coins. It was kind of mad. Yo, what's good, Ultra? How's it going, bro? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Struggle is real indeed. Gave up and farmed last bingo. Fair. Fair. Bro, go for melon armor. Heck, W. Suggest some texture packs. I mean, I am using vanilla right now. I'm not really the guy to suggest a texture pack. I don't really know anything on the new versions. I know somebody found a way to do first sky. I think I can't remember what mod you need for that. But there's a way you can get first sky. But yeah, I'm not really a texture pack man. SkyBlock or Hypixel's coming out with their own official pack for SkyBlock in the future, hopefully this year. I'm hoping. So I'm kind of just running vanilla because it's supposed to be kind of based off vanilla for the most part. I'm just kind of getting used to vanilla looks again. Can't go wrong with a Lucy pack. That is true. Lucy is kind of goated. Oh, Nightbot got match. But yeah, this is just vanilla, dude. Vanilla go burr. Hope the pack comes out soon. I want to use it. Yeah. I think it'll be good. Hope it'll be good. I mean, the amount of time they're spending on it, surely it'll be good, right? Right? Do. Do that. And maybe it'll work out. Ugh. Umber's so annoying. There we go. Back to Peridot. Use Prism, it's so good. That's the cotton candy one, right? First guy not working for you? No, I just don't want it. I just like vanilla. Honestly, I didn't want to get a texture pack in the first place. That's why we set it as a YouTube sub goal. When we hit 10k subs is when I finally got a texture pack. I was using vanilla until that point. And now we're back, and I kind of missed it. I won't lie. Vanilla is a vibe. It looks pretty good on 1.21 as well. Vang, if you got one, please pardon me. Yes. Pretty please. Pretty please. I do have a key on me, right? Yes, I do. I just use text for recognize item, like having a lot of iron swords. It's kind of hard to find the right one. Yeah. And I buy that failure. Bro, how do you not have me added? Yoink. What's your IGN, dude? Or send me a friend request first and then do it. Too late anyways. Oh well, go ahead and send me a friend request. Heck W. Dying leather armor with Celeste Wind. I'm good. I'm good. There you go. Yoink. We got a Peridot. There we go. Or where's my Nyanza die, man? What's going on here? What's going on here, dude? Yo, what's good, Kayla? How's it going? Alright, let's top this down. Stay hydrated, fellas. What's good, M7? How's it going, bro? Literally just woke up. Valid. Valid. All my homies hate time change. Come here. Yoink. Chill. It's a mod. Everybody run. Crazy. Kinda needed a mod earlier. That was some bonanza behavior that was going on. Let's see. We need scrap and a corpse. There is a lapis corpse in here somewhere. I will find you. And even though you'll already be dead, I will kill you. Never mind. The wrong one. A lot of things happen when I'm not here because There's no mod to make them afraid, you know? That's what it is. That's what it is. Alright, where the crud is this thing at? It's gonna be like right up here, isn't it? Nope. Chat. Over here. There we go. My fault. Get me out of here. 3 stream streak. Let's go. Crazy Fulcrum. If lock it, then you're gonna die leather armor for real. No. No. I have died plenty of armor sets. And I assure you, the next set I die will not be leather. Have a good one, bro. Bum, 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 bum. This one. Nice. Have any tips to help survive Crimson E-Man? I mean, again. Ender Relic. Go Burr. Yeah. Kind of the big thing. You don't have that, probably get that. You have that and you're still struggling. It's that's a big problem. I don't know. On that point. I mean, Brokey, yeah, I'd say grind something else and get the Ender Relic after. It's kinda the big thing for Crimson. Ender Relic or magic power for my skin cell. I mean, Ender Relic is magic power, you know, so do that. Might dye a leather set with chocolate dye to see if there's any difference. Valid. Valid. I have 90 cold resistance because I'm cool. Literally. Get it? Bang. Relic an E-Man / drag pet? Yeah. It do cook. I mean, if you don't have dragon, of course. E-Man, go ham. E-Man pet, go ham. Where do you see the cold resistance at? I guess just in here, right? I have 80 at base. And then I think I got my 10 extra from the, like, Sky Mall-esque perk. Mineshaft Mayhem, I think, right? Have you maxed XP? I have, for what's possible right now. On Monday, we get some more from Year of the Pig, because Year of the Pig has a bestiary now. So we'll be able to hunt down a bunch of shiny pigs for that. But other than that, my goodness, what's my guild chat? What is my guild chat turned into? Other than that, it's just Year of the Seal. We gotta wait for that to happen so we can get the seal pet. And then we're done with that too. And we'll be fully maxed on everything that's possible. Which is nice. So we're not the only ones waiting on those updates though. If I were you, I'd donate all my loyal subs in Ender Relic. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's what? How much are Ender Relics right now? Ender Relic. 135 mil. Let's see. Calculator. How many subs we at right now? Let's see. 31,497. Let's see. 135 million times 31,497. 4 trillion. That's just the current subs. If I did that for every sub, we would be way richer than we are. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Not richer. Way more subs than we have. Pick W. Back in my day, there were there wasn't a rule saying that you couldn't impersonate a mod. Crazy. I mean, the thing is, you can't impersonate a mod because you don't have the thing next to your name. So you do it for the people who've been in guild for 3 years. I'm good. We don't do giveaways around here, boy. You know that. Just want to get a mosquito pet, but T4 and T5 spider isn't really consistent. I need to, I don't know, I've been doing those quite a bit recently. I don't mind them. T5s are cool. They're not too bad. But it is annoying that I am not allowed to face skip. We know what's wrong with pumpkins on the barn. It's just a bug that's happening. Not really anything you can do about it. Except wait to farm them on garden. Like, the ones that are jack-o'-lanterns you can farm. The ones that are regular pumpkins without the jack-o'-lantern face, you cannot farm. So, you can still do it. It's just you gotta know which ones are allowed. But yeah, it's a bug. So, hopefully it'll get fixed in the next update. Why'd they have to ruin giveaways, man? Because they are kinda problematic for catching IRL traders. And I mean, I didn't like giveaways in the first place. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I did a few of them. I didn't like doing them though, because I know everyone who comes in from the giveaway is only there for the giveaway. So I didn't want to do giveaways much anyways in the first place. But we did a few of them just because I knew it was a good way to get subs. And it was. But it's a good way to get subs who don't care about you, and it's not a good way to build a community. So I don't like it. I don't want to build a sub count. I want to build a community, you know? Get some real gamers in here who want to grind it, who want to earn it, you know? It's just handed to you. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Bam, 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 bam. Yeet. We said we care about you? Alright, buddy. Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Yoink. For the bug the second I saw it. Yeah, it's only on barn. It's just a barn thing. There's no corpses in here that are worth anything. So we're just gonna dip. Bro, can I spawn a Vang, please? Good grief. Thing is, I'm not really doing like the most effective Vang spawning route. Why am I going this way? I need to do Aquamarine. To be fair. Oh, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. One day I'm gonna be red name too. Good luck, dude. It just takes effort. That's all it really is. And a lot of time. It is a grind. Effort, some RNG, and a lot of time. Say in my video, I'm doing a race with you to 50K. We shall see. We shall see. Do 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 do. Yoink. I care, and I'd care even more if I had +1 into relic. Crazy, bro. Crazy, dude. I see how it is. I see you. You know what? Let's see. We'll get this next mine shaft, and then I'm gonna go do experiments. I think that's the play. If we drop a Nadashiko die today, that would go kind of ham. You know? would go kind of ham. I feel like it should just buff everyone in the lobby, honestly. Because it's mad annoying having to replace it every single time I warp to a new area. You know? It's nice, don't get me wrong, but it'd be nice if it worked everywhere. I don't want to get a golden skate this skin. I've been using them a lot recently. Golden skate, though, it could cook. He could cook. Yoink. Bro, from the lack of mine shafts today, I'm about to have gained money. For once, without dropping a locket or anything. Just gonna have gained money because of how long it's taking me to spawn them in. We're just making money off of the gems and glaciite and stuff. 1 bill of glaciite powder win. Might get up to 100 mil one of these days, but a bill's a little bit much, I think. It's a little bit much. I mean, I am using like 30 mil on my tree right now. So that does add up. If I wanted to not get demonetized, would I need to turn on profanity filter? I think they demonetize you or like give you less money if you swear within like the first minute of the video, I believe, or like the first 30 seconds or something like that. So you gotta like bleep it out at the very least at the start if you're gonna swear. But I would just say don't swear. Easy win. It's a good idea now to loot Umber and Tungsten. I mean, it's still a gamble. You know, you're basically like, you can get good stuff from them, but it's very rare. It's probably not gonna happen. So personally, I still wouldn't recommend it unless you need the corpse milestones. If you need the corpse milestones, then go crazy. But if not, then I'd say don't do it. Kind of need the milestones, yeah. Price hasn't gone down by a crazy amount, unfortunately. The keys are still a little bit expensive. Just honestly, still, I'm kind of surprised that they're still as much as they are, but thought they would have gone down by now. Which skeleton keys went down a bit, which is nice, but like they went down like a couple 100,000 for the Umber keys, so it's not terrible. 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. Real. Quit for 5 months and Tubi got a beard. I don't know. I might need to trim it a little bit. It's getting a little puffy for me. I was going to get a haircut yesterday, and then it would have looked real puffy, and I don't know how I would have liked that. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I would have liked that. Like, it matches. I feel like I should have it kind of match the hair length. I just, like, trim it down whenever I get a haircut. Might be the strat. You look like Cole Palmer. I swear you say that every other stream. I swear you say that every other stream. Okay, 2 corpses in here. Where are they at? I mean, I also need citrines, so let's do this. Yoink. Okay. There's one of them. Need the other one, and then we can be good for that. Yoink. Umber key, I'm rich. I'm rich. 3.6 mil profit from a lapis corpse. That's kind of hot. That's kind of hot. We got that one, so that's gonna be down here. No. It's gonna be up there. That's what it is. Yoink. Man, I'm so sore, bro. Ugh. I've been taking jujitsu again. Stay hydrated. Server's too laggy. Gas. But good grief, dude. I swear, like, I need to not be rolling as much as I am. I'm doing like 2 rolls after class. I really should just do 1. Partially because it helps my ego, and also because I get overheated so bad. It's bad. So the problem is, I'd be fine if I was rolling people my weight. Thing is, like, the first guy that I roll, I'm a little bit bigger than he is, but like not enough that I really can just full on crush him, you know, like just a little bit bigger. It's I mean, I have done it for like a couple of years across my life. Like, not recently, I'm getting back into it now, but like a few years ago I had done it for a couple of years and then didn't do it for a while. But like the first guy I roll, I usually do all right, because I mean, it's just a knowledge gap. I just know more at this point. So somebody in my weight class, I'm fine, but like I just had, like, I swear, man, second guy, like whoever I roll the second time, it's like all the options are bigger than I am, and sometimes I can still do it. Like, this one kid I roll is like, he's a little shorter than me, but he's like, you know, he's like weighs more than me by quite a bit. And so I can usually tap him out. Like, he hasn't tapped me out, but I can usually tap him out. But then it's when they're taller than me and they're bigger than me, or they weigh like twice as much, I just get smothered, man, and I just can't breathe, and then I get tapped out. It's just annoying to have to roll somebody above your weight class. It's just annoying. Alright, let's pop this. See if we can drop something good. When'd you get number 1 in SkyBlock XP? That was Monday. We got tied up for it. Need to do a dress up for Bingo Goal stream again. That video did not perform to where it was worth the effort. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I could try it again, but I don't know, dude. If I do something like that again, it's not gonna be for bingo goals. It will be for donos. It will be for donos. Because that's it's a bit much. Alright, shouldn't have gone for that. Oh well. It's wild, Phil. Wild, dude. But yeah, I fatigue too easily right now. It's like I just gotta get my my cardio and my lungs back. Basically, I just don't have enough lung capacity right now to be able to roll for a while. But I mean, honestly, even when I do, like rolling against those guys, if they get on top, it's just bad, man. It's just like they literally smother you. And it's just so hot. Like, you're sweating and they're sweating and their body heat is like what you're inhaling, and it's bad. It is bad. How's stream going? Pretty solid, pretty solid. We're chilling right now. Got asthma? I don't think so. I wouldn't be shocked to learn that, but I think I'm just like out of shape, honestly. Welcome back, Chamber. Doing Plaza and Rift, and the more Rift I do, the more I'm confused. Rift is confusing. Like, it's very different. But, I mean, I don't know. I did it on day 1, and I was able to figure things out. But, to be fair, we did have chat kind of helping out a little bit. So, I probably would have been a lot more confused if chat wasn't there. But I tried not to read chat as much as I could. It was fun for me to try and figure things out, because, like, you know, it has a kind of logic to it. It's very goofy logic, but that's kind of why I like it, because goofy logic is fun to figure out. Titan Killer 6, okay. AKA absolute garbage. Okay. It's not looking good for the Nadashiko die, chat. I'll take that. I don't think it's worth like even 100k though. I don't know why people don't like Rift. I mean, again, it is confusing. But I don't know. I like one-time playthrough content. I do. It is a vibe. Okay, yeah, thanks. Garbage. All right. Let's do a few of these. That'll do it. Nadashiko's the only die I've ever found. I want to get one. I have the meter on it, but it's gonna take a while. Got a Power 7 book a couple days ago, but couldn't find the second one. Bruh, that's unlucky. I was able to get Sharp 7 the other day, which was pretty nice. Like 90 mil profit off of that. Kinda cooked. I could have put it on the Daedalus Blade, but I was like, I kind of want the money, I'm not gonna lie. Need to see what I should sell the bits for. What do I need to... Ooh, hold up. Me. Yes. Yo. Ladies and gents. We got a Vang. Can we cook with it? Is the question. Can we cook with it? I think there's a chance. An opportunity. But will it work out for us? Let's just casually take a moment to breathe it in. Timefish only lost 5 mil. Honestly, that's not bad at all. Honestly, not bad at all. Let's see what we get. Jack got negative 20 mil. Yikes. That's kind of abysmal. Just gonna wait for it. See, this charges up the gambling when you get a commission before you open it. See, it drops me absolute garbage. It's all because I got the commission first. W's in the chat. That's a little bit awkward. That's a little bit awkward. All right. So we have 239 mil right now. And after we sell all this and buy a skeleton key, we have... Alright, that was 6 mil loss. Not counting all the other stuff that we sold, that was like 15 mil profit. Mods using now, we're running Lunar, yeah. Running Lunar. Yoink. Your Gamba addiction, it's so strong. True. Hold up, let me go back to my my table over here, dude. See if we can cook with this. Should get slot locking. I changed things around in my inventory too much. I have the in-game like pressing Q blocker thing, so almost dropped hype the other day. I mean, again, they have like the button or like the setting in Hypixel. Like you have to drop it multiple times for it to happen. So that's always worked fine for me. Why are magma urchins so expensive now? I guess nobody's really doing Kudra. Like, well, nobody's really doing mini bosses because you used to do mini bosses because they could drop keys. At least for the early things. But yeah, nobody's really doing mini bosses these days. Honestly. All the high level players, we already maxed the bestiary. So a lot of us aren't doing it. But I mean, they make good money. I low-key could look into doing some of those, but they don't give me SkyBlock XP. They don't drop a die, so there's not really a reason to do it. Yo, what's good, replays? How's it going, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Been 15 mil for the last 3 years. That is cap. That is a cap. 10 mil-ish. Yeah, but 15 mil for 3 years is a little bit high. It's a little bit cap. All right, let's see. Do I have Guardian? Let me swap to that. Managed to get on the stream. Yo, what's good, senpai? How's it going, bro? Mods, can we ban this guy, please? Just good, Taz. How's it going, dude? All right, come on. Not a Shiko die right here. Show up for me. I believe in you. This guy who's calling me smelly, Kayla, I would appreciate that. Thank you. I got ratted 3 times. That might be a record. I'm not gonna lie. That might be a record. Some are starting to hit. Noise. Noise. Gonna pop one of these. Do this. Run it back. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. 1, 2. Bro's having me time out the mods. I'm gonna have to, like... I might make the mods immune, low-key. Because, like, you're banning my only mod who's in the chat right now. I kind of need her around. We had some shenanigans going on earlier. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Get new mods like me. Next question. Next question. Message deletion was wild. We're about to have another dark auction, chat. You think it's gonna cook? Oh wow, look at that random message in my guild chat. It's crazy. Oh, it's gone. 07. Maybe she shouldn't be smelly. That's wild. Bro has migrated over to YouTube chat. See how it is. Need help with vangs? If you got some, feel free to warp me. That'd be greatly appreciated. Alright, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go to Dark Auction, and then we'll come back and do the second one. And maybe we can get warped into another vang afterwards. Gotta go to work. Bro, you gotta censor that word. What the heck? What the heck? Yoink. Alright. Let's see if we can cook here, shall we? Oh, she gets the last laugh. Crazy. Why is there 1,000 golden carrots in my visitor shopping list? Seems a little bit random. Seems a little bit random. Alright, come on. Hook me up. Hook me up. Kayla new mod. Kayla has been mod. She's just usually in Twitch chat. Do-do-do-do. This is the first time you have #1 SkyBlock XP? No. I guess this is the first update where I've had it, but I had it twice this update. I got up to 7th on greenhouse update, which will be in a video soon. Why is that under review? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's John Elden Ring. Yo, getting recognized for my in-game nickname. Let's go. Because I'm red real. And there's nothing red about me at all. Not in the slightest. Totally. Totally. Ay, please. Get it over with. We want to see a dark purple die. Am I the richest person in here? I don't know. There's an Iron Man. There's an Iron Man. That's not a good sign. We're sky crypting him. Hold on. Let me pull this over here. Yoink. What's his IGN again? Okay, there it is. Boom. How much has he got in his purse? He's got 1.3 bill. That's not great for me. He could outbid me. He could outbid me. Vicious 5 book. Fancy. Iron Man's get free profile review. Real. I think I still need one of these on my term, actually. Yeah, I still don't have Vicious 5. I think that's another thing that you could have put on there, Softy, by the way. I think I forgot about that. Vicious 5 is an option. It is kind of nice, unless you already had it, in which case your term's better than mine. High key. High key. How much do these sell for now? 30 mil. Just gonna do that. Speed things along a little bit, you know? Speed things along a little bit. Hurry up. Good grief. How long does it take to buy a Vicious 5 book? Did Hightail Hype die? I don't think it's dead. It's just kind of on the down low right now. It's just, the problem is, like, they are working on, hold up. What does that do? Maybe that does something. They are just working on bug fixes right now. Once they get the bug fixes done, we'll be chilling. I'm still, like, playing it a bit here and there, but I just want the bug fixes done, and then they actually do content updates, and I can make videos about that. Had somebody buy Sharp 6 for 10 mil in my lobby. Yo. Hope you add crazy. Use code 2BD in the Hightail store, chat. Yeah, it is kind of just, it's in a weird spot right now. There's something after this, right? That was Vicious book before then. Yeah. Please, Dark Purple. Clutch up for me. I don't think it's gonna clutch up, chat. There's a chance. Code yesterday for VIP. Unfortunately, I don't have a code for SkyBlock yet. Unless they gave me a code and I don't know about it, in which case that would be crazy. But yeah, I don't have a code for Hypixel, only for Hightail. You know, their Hightail Manhunt vid? I don't know, man. The first one kind of underperformed. I would make another one, but whose code did I use? I have no idea. Did you actually get like a percentage off? Hold up. Hold up. because that'd be crazy. Unless I did not sign up to get a code. If they have a code for me and they didn't tell me, I'm about to be like, yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That would be crazy. That would be kind of crazy. Let's see. I need some more of this. Did Yoink. What's your ribbons? I know he doesn't have one. Yeah, I don't have one either, unless I do and I wasn't aware of it. That would be crazy. That would be actually awesome, but how long could I have been talking about this? And it's just not... You're supposed to wait 6 months after you get red name, was what I was told. So unless that's incorrect information, that'd be kind of wild. Unfortunately, no Dark Purple died today. Feels bad, man. But let's see if we get lucky on the Not a Sheik Go, shall we? Can we make it happen? Is it possible? Plausible, even? Alright, time to clutch up. Clutch up for me. Come on. I know you want to. Do. I don't know, boys. I don't know, fellas. 2BD does not work. Sag. Try out to be determined, the whole thing. Spell out my whole IGN with and without underscores. That would cook. For real, for real. Alright, well there you go. Close the tab, SMH, mods ban him. Heck, W. Alright, let's see. How's the election looking? We're getting Paul and Diaz. That what's happening out here? Kind of shenanigans going down, boys. Yeah, 3 perk Paul. Okay, I can vibe with that. And shopping spree Diaz, huh? Let's vote for her because I actually get stock of stongs from her. My votes count for 74 now. That's kind of a vibe. What do I get out of this? I don't know. 5% off when using my code if it works. Why was your garden visiting off? Want to see mutations? You probably visited me while I was on my bingo profile. So if you go to visit somebody and they're on bingo, for example, like this, you can change the profile. My garden visiting is enabled on my main profile. You just probably tried to visit me while I had bingo going on. So you just had to swap the profile. Nothing works. 07s then. RIP. Scorpius second next week. I don't know, honestly. Let me look. Bot commands. When is /mayor? But yeah, got you, Grinder. Yeet. Mod that doesn't reset mouse when you open an ender chest. I don't know. All my mods are in Lunar. Do I have that on? Inventory probably in here. Don't reset cursor. There you go. Ta-da. All right, let's see. Special mayors. Scorpius is in 16 days. Okay, so he's 2 weeks. March 27th is when we're getting Scorpius. Derpy is on May 8th, and Jerry is on June 18th. Alrighty. Thank you, Fulcrum. Checked my bank, and I think I used 2B, but I never got discount. I paid the full $6.99. Honestly, thought you had one. Unlucky, man. Yeah, I wish I did. Alright, I got you, Caleb. Yeet. bang. It's like unmod and then remod every time. Kind of goofy. Kind of goofy. Do. All right. Well, there you have it, fellas. We honestly, I think I broke even today. It's kind of goofy. I think we made like 6 mil in total. Like not a lot, but you know what? Solid. But yeah, I'm sorry we're doing shorter streams this week, but I don't have energy. I just don't have energy. I blame the daylight savings KW. But oh well. It is what it is. We got a bit of grinding done. How's our RNG meter looking? We got like 60k meter. We only opened like 3 corpses or something. So, or was it 2? I think we only opened 2. I didn't even spawn one, bro. I'm actually sad. But I'm going to go get some editing done. I have been working on greenhouse video that will hopefully be out soon. But anyways, I'm at AFK here. If anybody wants to visit me and give me social XP, feel free. Can I get your mods and config? I'm using Lunar, and I don't think there's a way to send configs from Lunar. I could look at it, but I'm still fixing it up because I'm trying out new parts of the game that I haven't played in a while, like since I swapped clients and stuff. So still got a lot to do with that. But yeah, I don't have any extra mods right now. It's just Lunar. You're dropping Celestii? Pass. Roll high class every time before ending stream. I've lost plenty of money on high classes. I don't care to lose anymore. So I'm going to pass. But thank you guys for watching. We are going to raid somebody on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, stick around. We'll raid somebody. If you're on YouTube, that's going to be all for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.